So Trisha is someone that we have talked about on the channel before, because she's involved in so much drama that she's almost impossible to avoid if you're covering YouTube news whatsoever. But here on the channel today, instead of just covering the latest drama that Trisha has been involved in, we wanted to give a different take on things and basically plead with the internet to just stop giving her attention already. Hey, what's up IOers, it's Mackenzie Smith here, and today we're doing something a little different by filling you in on why we just all need to stop giving Trisha Paytas so much attention. So I think it's impossible for the average YouTube watcher to not know who Trisha Paytas is, as she's basically infamous for being the most dramatic person on the internet. With her being involved in so much drama, we could make a whole video on it. But good news is we actually did do that a while back, so check that out if you want to see it. But with all the cancellations that she's had recently, it seems that a lot of drama channels that I follow are actually getting to the point where they're not even covering her drama anymore, because they just don't want to enable her behavior and give her the attention that she so desperately wants. So Trisha has made it pretty clear in the past that she's had a rough childhood, and all her trauma that she's endured in her younger years is what has caused her to struggle with a lot of mental health issues that she struggles with to this day. And as we all know, the internet is generally pretty understanding and forgiving when it comes to mental health. And this is, I think, in part the reason that she has been forgiven so much in the past for all her scandals. But people are really starting to see through all this, with people concluding that Trish just says crazy stuff and trolls the internet with things she knows are controversial for attention. And this assumption is pretty accurate, as Trish has come out before admitting that she's a huge troll, and a lot of what she does is just jokes that she uses for attention. But it's getting to the point now where the stuff she's trolling with is becoming harmful to groups that are stereotyped and misunderstood to the everyday person. As well, she often calls out people on her channel and bashes them for doing even the smallest thing against her, which is something that YouTube shouldn't be letting happen in my opinion. This, along with tons of other reasons, is why there's also a new petition going around asking people to sign so that she can get kicked off YouTube. Currently it has over 67,000 signatures. Just to touch on some of the main scandals that she's been in where she's accused of being harmful to groups, one is when she came out as trans, but her logic was called out by a lot of people in the community, as she stated that she feels that she's a man but is fine with her outward appearance being feminine. And people were calling her out, saying that if she was really trans, she would have an unshakable desire to change her appearance to masculine so she could be her true self. And people were also saying this logic is harmful and invalidates the millions of people that are actually struggling with their gender identity, and it gives the public even more fuel to hate on the trans community if they use Trisha as a spokesperson. But her latest scandal has to do with dissociative identity disorder, or DID, a disorder once known as multiple personality disorder that forms in early childhood in response to repeated trauma. So after she uploaded a video called Meet My Alters, she got swift backlash from a ton of people online. She stated in the video, quote, "Honestly, I've never been diagnosed with anything. The closest thing that I have is self-diagnosed myself with, I guess, is multiple personality disorder or dissociative identity disorder." So here she's admitted that no one with any sort of qualifications told her this, and she's diagnosed herself with DID. People in the comments of that video lost it, saying things like, quote, "We need to report this video, y'all, absolutely disgusting, she's trying to profit off this," and "You need to stop spreading misinformation and self-diagnosing," and "Wish I could dislike this more than once. Calling people with childhood trauma crazy is disgusting," another said. Then YouTuber Anthony Padilla, who recently posted a video in which he interviewed people with DID, took to his Instagram story to hint that Trisha is trash, and then adding, quote, "Claiming you have DID is not a cool excuse to mock people in the community and call them crazy," he captioned the video. And then a YouTuber called Dissociative DID also made a response video, where she educates people on all the false claims Trisha makes in her video, and calls Trisha out for being harmful to the community, by undoing all the work that she has done to educate people on the disorder. So yeah, it seems like Trisha is not gonna stop making videos like this anytime soon, where she comments on something that she knows is a controversial issue just so that she can get press off it. And even Charlotte and I were really conflicted as to whether we should even make a video on her at all to do with the recent scandal, because again, we didn't want to just cover her drama and just give her more press. So that's why on this channel going forward, we're not really going to cover her whatsoever unless we think it's regarding a topic that you guys just absolutely need to know for some reason. Because honestly, she just seems to be pretty toxic, and like she's just bringing down the YouTube community with all the drama she's caused between her and other people. And then with the image that she's putting out there of what being a YouTuber is. And most of Twitter agrees with this, with tons of people begging YouTube to delete her channel for spreading misinformation and just being offensive to tons of minority groups. Okay guys, so that's all for that video. Please leave your thoughts on this all below. Do you agree with us that we all, just as a community, need to stop covering her on drama channels? And are any of you former supporters that have changed with all her recent scandals? Let me know below. But before I go, I want to shout out a few comments from my top 10 influencer weight loss tips that just don't work. So Emma Steele said, to be honest, I don't think you should trust most of the things influencers say. And yeah, I think this video just proves that 100%. Then Janine Vanderberg said, I do intermittent fasting. Nobody and nothing motivated it. It simply feels natural to me. Everyone is very different, and that's what's so awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's why I included that part at the end. Just do, what feels right for you. Because it definitely does work for some people, but just not for everyone. Then Rainey Raylan said, it's absolutely unbelievable how little integrity some people have. Health and personal wellness should be something taken seriously. Anyone giving advice or influencing anyone's opinions should be upfront, honest, and transparent. Honestly, I don't have much to add to that. Just preach, sis. Okay guys, so that's all for the video. Like and subscribe down below to never miss an upload. Also click the bell if you want to be part of the IO family. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.